Welcome back, my fellow duplicants, to Oxygen Not Included. So today I've got some more of that DLC goodness for you. I just decided to do a little bit of work right over here to give these dupes something to do. I've got a lot of gases and whatnot that can come from the warp pipe output, so I kind of want to do some storage stuff over here. And I can also do a little bit of liquid as well. That ties into what I'm trying to do over here. However, one thing I've realized is that I'm probably doing this incorrectly. And the reason I think I'm doing it incorrectly is because of the temperature down here. Unfortunately, I don't really have a way of cooling this area down effectively. Plus, I'm also doing the jet suit dock after the ethanol, which is why this is taking so long. So what I'm going to do down here is I'm actually going to take this and I'm going to move it up and try to give myself a little bit of a larger room to deal with all the chlorine. Matter of fact, I kind of already have a room with a bunch of chlorine in it. And it's right near my base, so there's a good chance you can go out of here, right into here, jump in your suit, and then go down and do your work. So I'm going to do a little bit of reconfiguring over here. Alright, so finally over here on my third planet, you notice that I had a real issue with chlorine. But you know what? I think I found a solution to my problem. And it's right down here. If you look at the temperatures down here, look at this, minus 82 degrees Celsius. Ooh, that is super cold. As a matter of fact, if you go all the way over here, look at that, minus 123 degrees Celsius. If we take a look at both carbon dioxide, we notice that carbon dioxide will turn into a liquid at negative 48 degrees Celsius. Click on that, we can see that it turns into a solid at negative 56. Chlorine gas will also liquefy at negative 34 degrees Celsius, and then turns into a solid all the way down there at 101. So if I wanted to get rid of all of this gas here, what I could do is turn it into a liquid right down here. So yes, absolutely, I'm gonna give this a try. We're gonna dig this out, and I'll kind of give it a couple of spots so that we can get some decent flow right down here. Boom. All right, and then my last plan here is to work on these little Dracos. So last time we were able to get a couple Dracos over here. This is awesome, which means we can run the shearing station, get ourselves a little bit of reed fiber. Matter of fact, if we look that up, we should see that we have just a little bit of here. Reed fiber? No, but apparently we have a Thimble reed seed. Well, that would have been nice. Where in the world is that? Oh, just chilling right there. Okay, well, we'll definitely plant that sucker up. That just takes polluted water. I happen to have polluted water right here, so. And nope, no germs in that polluted water, so I don't know where that seed came from. I hope it wasn't sitting there forever, just mocking me. Oh well. Right here seems like as good a spot as any, so I might as well just throw it down. What are the temperatures? Oh, that'll be perfect. So there we go, we'll just throw down a quick pump and some hydroponic farms, and that should do the trick. We will get some nasty gas out of there. Quick, throw down some deodorizers. Alright, so back over here, let's see what we got going on. I'm digging this area out. I think this is going to be a good spot because we already have some bleach stone in here. Matter of fact, if I just say don't dig up the bleach stone, or somebody say don't store the bleach stone, then I should already be able to kind of fill this stuff with a little bit of chlorine gas. Now the chlorine gas is really important because when we go to put things inside of a liquid tank or a gas tank that might be coming out of this area down here, that'll disinfect it. Uh-oh, what do we got? Starving dupes over here? Why? Food type not permitted. Running into food issues over here. I might have to ship some stuff. Let's take a look over here real quick. Uh-oh. As it turns out, you cannot put food inside of the orbital cargo module, so I really don't have a way to ship food over there. Looks like we're gonna be making mush bars for a little while. That, and we need a dupe over here on the electric grill so I can upcycle this to like mush fry or something. Eric, that's your job. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot about this. We have a rust deoxidizer. It takes rust, a little bit of salt, 60 watts, and will give us oxygen and chlorine. Hey, that's like perfect over here. Aha, so what if I do this number right here? Put in a little bit, couple of vents, dig this out. Ooh, yeah, this should work out pretty good. I can't ever remember using the rust deoxidizer or oxygen, but that just kind of goes to show how different these like starting little maps are, because you kind of get exposed to all the different ways you could possibly live in a biome. I like it. That's pretty cool. So long as your dupes actually finish the work that you tell them to do. Come on, dupes. Build me. All right. Come on, you dupes. All I need you to do is finish this stuff up. I mean, I'm glad you're running by, but could you Work on the Dracos, please. Now, I am feeding these guys mealwood, which will technically mean that they will end up plastic Dracos over the long run, which I think is just fine. Honestly, I don't need tons and tons of reed fiber, especially now that I have a thimble reed seed down here. Then we should be able to get a fair amount out of these guys before they die anyhow. Well, maybe not this one because it's 141. Dupes! Priority level 8. But this guy, only 5 of 150. That, and we need to bring in some hydrogen. Come on. Dupes, where's my hydrogen? Is it right here? I mean, I understand you're trying not to starve, and that's a good thing. But maybe, let's not let that get in the way of productivity. What do we have here? Reed fiber. Yes! Finally. And once we bring in a little hydrogen, then once this guy goes up here to the top, they hang out in the hydrogen. And their scale, in this case, reed fiber, will regrow. So you can see right there, scale regrowth at 13%. Nice. All right, looks like my dupes have just about dug all of this out. Excellent. So now we can kind of come in here and we can do the storage thingamabib things that we need to do. All right, so now I gotta think quite a bit here. I gotta get a dupe out of here into a suit and have them then go through this liquid lock here. This is also a chlorine. That'll be great. The more chlorine we can have between wherever we are and wherever this stuff is, I'm considering that better than anything. So here's what I'll do. Here's what we will do. We'll go in right here. Boom. And if we can do 2, then awesome. Then we'll go down right there and find our way over here to the exact same spot. The other thing I'm worried about down here is just temperature. Look at that, 158 degrees. Whew. Anything coming out of here is gonna be hot. Hopefully over here, it's not quite as hot, but still 107 is hot no matter which way you look at it, which I suppose is really only one way of looking at it. Actually, let's start off with mesh tiles down here. I kind of like this ethanol there. That's gonna keep things cold. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me, video game? Now you give me thimble reed seeds. All right. All right. And did you, oh, right next to like the best dupe ever. Mole hands, agricultural, super athletics. That's pretty tempting. And an ugly crier and an overjoyed response of sticker bomber. Wow. Okay. Hold up. Where do we want this thimble reed seed? I think we want it right here. Yes. Thank you, video game. Now we're gonna grow thimble reeds faster than you've ever seen before. Lightning fiber. Well, that's some other, that sounds like a product you'd buy at the pharmacy. All right, dupes, I need polluted water. So come on up here. We've got plenty of polluted water. It's just kind of mixed in with brine. One way we can get around this is using a pitcher pump. I'm more or less just like continuing to give my dupe stuff to do at this point. So I'm not really worried about dupe time because, to be honest, they're just moments from going idle at any given moment. That's the weekend. I'm gonna use a pitcher pump to filter things. That's what I'm getting at. And priority level 9 dupes. Deconstruct this. More dupes. More dupes. Priority level, please. Well, if I can use Atmo suits rather than jet suits, that'd be so much better. Because then I don't have to worry about the carbon dioxide over here. Now, if only these dupes would build this. Why not? Unreachable dig. Do I need to give you instructions? Atmo suit checkpoint. Check. Atmo suit dock. Check, 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 check. So nice. See, there you go, Monk. Now you figured out the wire thing. Hey, I knew you could do it. All right, so now this thing is giving off oxygen and then chlorine. But I want the chlorine to go down, so I'll try to manipulate some things here to make it work that way. Beautiful, beautiful. Now show me those thimble reeds. Body temperature. What? 22 to 37. What are we at? That's unacceptable. Time for the space heater. All right, come on, space heater. Heat it up. Feel the temperature, thimble reed. Feel it. Come on, 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 come on. Oh no, my dupes have figured out. I I did that. They went over here, now they got the suits flying all over the place. Just give me the Thimble reed. Come on. 21.8 temperature. You need 22. Come on, 0.2 degrees. You can do it. You can do it, Thimble reed. It's growing. Oops, kind of forgot about this over here. We've got plenty of hydrogen. What I'm trying to do is bring some, maybe I'll bring some dirt over there. That should help. Farm plot, I see. Oops, this is priority level 9, you're still not doing it. Oh, you knew I was looking. Shh. Can't hide that from me. See, that's dirt. What you do is you uproot this plant so that you can actually get to the rest of the plant stoops. You gotta be smarter than that, you know? Pipe, 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 pipe. Prepare to please. One more pipe. Yes. Alrighty. Ha! Alrighty. So I guess we need to make some suits and stuff. Since I'm probably just, well, oh no. Some blossom seeds. I don't think I have blossom seeds over here, so I'm gonna bring those in. Maybe I do. Grow, my precious. Grow. All right, so back on this map, what we can see is that we do have a good amount of chlorine down here. That is perfect. Exactly what I want to see. Might go in here and just mop some things up real quick. Now there's two things that I need to have over here. A gas reservoir. Oh, as it turns out, this would be a perfect spot for it. And a liquid reservoir. And the thing about these is that they're going to need some automation so that as the liquid comes up into them, or the gas comes up into them, if they have the germs inside of them, they'll automatically be scrubbed. And we need to control how things can go in and out of these. So that's where our doors are going to come into play here. Oh yeah, this is working out good. Good. I like this. Oh, dude, tell me we got some reed fibers. Yes. Yes. And did we automatically make some? No, we didn't. We need refined metals. Magically pull more power out of nowhere. Ha ha ha. So under clothing, I'm going to select Atmo suit 1. Over here, clothing, Atmo suit 1. Sweep. Ha! That went to the wrong one. 2. More importantly, what we need to do here, clothing, Atmo suit, high priority. Anybody? Anybody want to sweep that up? Allow manual use. My bad. Zoom. There it goes. Aha. And then over here, we should be able to have one of these delivered. And if everything works out, I'll also have power for all of this stuff. Awesome. 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 Yes. Okay. So one thing I'm not quite doing yet over here is condensing down this chlorine gas. You can see that I've started to do a little bit here with carbon dioxide. We really got to open this up and get down a little bit further. I didn't have the ladders queued up, so now my dupe should run down there and do it. Yeah, there you go, dupes. Haha! All right, so we're able to dig this out. This looks pretty good. If you look at the air pressure down here, ooh, we do have a little bit of oxygen. That's trying to get out of there. Once the oxygen gets out, this carbon dioxide will just keep flowing in there. You can see how it's just liquefying and then going right down here. I think it's even freezing. Yeah, look at that. 82 kilograms solid carbon dioxide. What? Are you kidding me right now? More Thimble seed. This game, it's just mocking me now. Well, we're definitely gonna have reed fiber now. I might want to be a little bit careful just how much, but you know what? That's completely fine. My dupes would love to have some snazzy suits. Let's take a look at my skills over here. Meep, you're gonna go for astronomy, believe it or not. As it turns out, it seems like you don't actually need to have the telescope in space. Isn't that convenient? All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go right down here. We're gonna punch a hole in a couple of these ladders, put in 2 doors, and then we're gonna open up this incredibly humongous pocket of chlorine. That's gonna force itself into here, and hopefully it'll force its way out the bottom. And by that, I mean it'll go down. That is once Nafi wakes up. Hey, Nafi, you don't get to sleep down here. Get back to work. Hey, there we go. All right. Priority. Much. All right, here we go. Let it loose, meep. Oh, it's not finding its way out just yet. But the Draco sure is gonna try. Give it a moment. Give it a moment. There it goes. Now the chlorine's pushing everything out of the way. This oxygen's gonna have to figure something out. And look at what we have down here. Look at this. Ooh, that is a lot of liquid chlorine. Ha! What that means is we can actually get our hands on the balm lilies now. Good for medicine. And technically if I wanted to ranch up more normal Dracos. Although at this point, since I actually have the breed seeds like everywhere, I think glossy Dracos are the better way to go. Plus mealwood, plus the temperatures you don't have to worry about. Kinda just better. Good, I'm feeling good about this. Oh, look at Sludgax. Look at all of these reed fibers. I might have too many. Wait a minute. Fungal spore? Why is this game giving me all the seeds? It must have heard that I wanted to farm every plant in this base. And I was like, all right, sounds like a fantastic challenge. Now I got fungal spores. Well, that'll be nice. Although I don't have slime. Oh, I should have put that on my other base. The one that's full of slime. Whoops. Oh well, one can always ship it over there. Hey, look at this. Look at this. Gene, you finally got your little suit on. I've never been so excited for an Atmo suit. Beautiful. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is poke a hole right there, and then I'll try to gain access up here so the dupes stop going through this door. Maybe that's the wrong spot to poke a hole. Maybe just deconstruct right there. Fancy, look at these dupes go. So I'm using the point of interest area over here as kind of like an access point to get down into this. The one thing I'm a little bit worried about right now is that this is still kind of a mixed gas right here. Although it's mostly chlorine. I feel like if we give it enough time, it'll be chlorine. I'm no longer using this door to get in and out. I'm using that door, which is much faster and doesn't require power, so it's efficient. Although, in the end, I'll use a door right up here. How are we doing all the way down here? Look at all of this chlorine. Whoa. I'll try to wrangle these guys, but I doubt it's gonna work. We've reduced this from 200 and some kilograms per tile down to 11. I'm a bit surprised at just how well that works. So that right there might give us some sort of idea of how to get into this area over here on the left, where it has all of this chlorine. Just tile after tile after tile, and you're trying to get to the radium. I don't think yellow cake is gonna be there anymore. I think that was just kind of a something I had because I was kind of early into the game. For a moment there, digging up yellow cake was actually causing a crash. I don't think it is anymore though. I built up my own little exosuit forge here and a little bit of a rock crusher. Now's probably a pretty good time to start building up a little bit of refined metal. I'm just gonna use a rock crusher to get some industry built up real quick. But definitely going to be doing a lot of refined metals. Although I don't really want to touch that. That's like super hot right now. Granted, I could probably just let this fall down here and it'd be done. What do you think about that, Draco? Pissed. What surprises me about all of this is that I still have like, what, Vin? What's going on? Nothing's going on. That's right. Nothing at all. Oh yeah, look at this go. Ooh. Ooh, things are coming together nicely over here. Yeah, Draco eggs. All right, yeah, I'll take a few of those over here. That'll be perfect. I might even be able to go down here to get to the oil refinery. Ha! Ha! I like this plan. This plan is working out. Feels good to actually make progress down here. This has been a real pain in the butt. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, look at what we have in here. Snazzy suit. Snazzy suit. One for you. One for you. Boom, aren't you looking good? All right, so we've pretty much cleared out all the chlorine down here. It's down to 1 kilogram. I'm gonna go ahead and flip these to open real quick. And that's just gonna let this chlorine through. So that's a good way that we can kind of get through so much of that, man. It also gives me a decent strategy, at least for, well, I mean, I'm not lacking chlorine down here at all, but I've got a lot of slime, and slime would be real nice to, you know, mine up all of this stuff. One of the things I need to remember in my base is that I just don't have a geyser for water. So anywhere I can get water, I want to make sure that I'm going to bring that back. Look at this. Look at this. Hey, we finally made it through all of that stuff. All of this stuff. After all of this, we are now ready to get on over here into the stuff on the right. Start to harvest up some of this crude oil. And the lead, which means the inevitable is about to happen. The massive rewiring of all of my bases. That's gonna be like a 5-hour episode. Or maybe a 10-minute episode, but it'll still take me 5 hours. But look at all of this fossil. Alright, so here we go. Finally digging into this biome. Nice. Any of my other dupes gonna join me, or? I do have idle dupes over here, so who's got some skills that wanna try their hand at digging? Desktop. There you go. Welcome. Hop on through the transmitter. Boop. And just now... Wait. Oh, I see. We don't have 3 Atmo suits. Well, we do now. Okay. No, not too many dupes. Oh no, it's a race between the two of them. Oh, and they're like tied. Grim, you lost. Wrong button. Grim, put your clothes back on. All right, looks like we're doing good. We've made our way over here. What are the germs? No germs yet. I've kind of marked all of the little spore trials with a ladder that you can't possibly get to. Although I'm about as prepared as anyone could possibly be. You know. And here is where we get our duplicants stuck. Forever and ever. Don't you know the true danger is not the zombies, but rather the terrain? Hey, these dupes are making quick work of this. One of the nice things about this new digging tool, although it's not all that new, is that you can drag this out and plan out 7 tiles tall. That's kind of like the maximum distance you can have between ladders if you want to be able to dig everything up. I find it to be a little bit risky. Sometimes dupes can get lost, but I think that's a pretty handy little trick. See, yeah, one of the issues is if, like, Bottom here doesn't have the skill to dig that up, so you need a little bit harder digging. Ha! Ha! That worked. I was able to build the little ladder through the corner there, uprooting that. Take that. All right, so back on this planet, I'm just gonna deconstruct a little oxygen mask system and all that. Put in a gold Atmo suit checkpoint with some golden checkpoints behind that. Plug all of that in. Oh yeah, there we go. Things are starting to come together. And look at these dupes just dig through all of this. It's gonna give me access to so much crude oil with so much petroleum, power, lead, more power. This is good. I'm feeling good about all this. So you know what that means? I better stop before something goes horribly wrong. So at any rate, there you have it. Definitely the story of today was the little Atmo suits. The game decided to just give me one Thimble read after another. Thank you, game. Hassan is so happy, he might just even, you know what? Have a snazzy suit. Look at that happy dupe. At any rate, that's all I got time for today. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little episode here of Oxygen Not Included. If this looks like the channel for you, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. Stay awesome. Peace. Brothgar out.